Good morning, children. In the previous class, we had a discussion on the democratic and social republic, the painting by Frederick Chopin. The next topic we are going to discuss is about the emergence of nation states in Europe. How nation states emerged in Europe. Now, nation states means this is the beginning of democratic state. Earlier, monarchical form of government was there. So how people thought of having a democratic form of government, they started expressing this idea through their paintings, through their art form. And let us go for the definition of nation state. A nation state means a state where citizens have a sense of common identity. Citizens have sense of common identity. They think that they belong to a single nation. They have a shared history. Their past, is common. This commonness is forced through struggles of leaders and people. How this commonness came? It came through struggles of leaders as well as people. So that was a nation state. A French philosopher, Ernest Renan, remember the name? Ernest Renan was a French philosopher. He came up with the concept of nation. In his work, What is a Nation? What he wrote, it is in source A, you will find. Nation is the culmination of a long past of endeavors, means efforts, sacrifice and devotion of people. A nation is the result of a long past of efforts, sacrifices and devotion made by people, and it is a large scale solidarity, and its existence is a daily plebiscite. This can be there in the form of statement based question. So nation will exist, it depends on people. If people are continuing their endeavors, they are continuing their sacrifice, they are continuing their devotion, then it will exist. The moment they stop to do so, the nation may not exist. You take the example of India and Pakistan. Until the two countries were divided, they were one. The day the partition was declared, they became two nations. So, existence of a nation is a daily voting, means daily plebiscite. Now, next we will discuss which country played a very important role in developing a sense of unity among people. In it, France was the first country which developed a sense of nationalism among people that you have discussed in chapter 1 of class 9. So let us discuss what was the role of French revolutionaries in developing a sense of nationalism, or how they forced the idea of commonness, how they developed spirit of commonness among people. So what they did? The French revolutionaries developed the idea of les patries and les citoyens. Les patries means fatherland, les citoyens means all are equal citizens. There won't be any difference between the first state and second state, all would be equal citizens. It gave equal rights to all. France had a new flag. Earlier the royal standard was there. Now the new flag came into existence. National Assembly was formed, formation of National Assembly. A centralized system of administration was developed. Common language, that was French language. All people had to speak French language for official purpose, so they developed a common language. Uniform system of weights and measures were developed, and it abolished internal customs duties. So these were the various steps taken by the French revolutionaries which developed a sense of commonness or belongingness towards the nation. Now next we will go back to Germany. We are not discussing that we are going in France, so we will discuss about France. We will discuss about various countries of Europe, how they contributed towards nationalism. Now let us go for an example from Germany. Here is an image. This image is an image from the almanac of Germany, and this was the cover page of the German Almanac by Andries Rubman. It was published in 1798. Here you see two pictures, two images. One is of the French fort Bastille, and another is the fort in the German province of Kassel. The people in the German province of Kassel destroyed the fort, and this is the significance of French Revolution. Inspired by French Revolution, they destroyed the fort in Germany. So this is how that there is an example from Germany also. The German Almanac, which was written by, the cover page was designed by Andrew Rubman in 1798. It also focused on how the ideas of French people it spread to different parts of the world, and we just see here a similar example in Germany, in the province of Kassel. Okay. Now next topic we will discuss about Napoleon. Napoleon in 1804 declared himself as the ruler of France, and he conquered many territories and he destroyed democracy in France, but he brought certain changes in the field of administration. He brought certain reforms in field of administration, and they came to be known as Civil Code of 1804. Napoleon introduced some reforms in France. What were the reforms? It was not only in France but also in the conquered territories. Those countries which were conquered by France also, in those territories Napoleon introduced the Civil Code. So the first one, he removed guild restrictions. Guild restriction means the trading houses were, what were guild restrictions? The trading houses were given certain privileges, other new people could not enter the trade. But he removed guild restrictions so that new people could also enter to trade. Ended privileges by birth. Whatever privileges were there by birth, that was ended. He ensured equality to people. A right to property was granted to people. He simplified administrative divisions, and he ended feudal system. Now, what was feudal system? Landlord system. In class 6th and 7th you have studied that landlords were there. They were having large areas of land, and they were exploiting people. People were forced to work under them. So that system was ended. Then transport and communication system was developed. So these were the various steps taken by Napoleon through his administrative reforms, and these were the good measures. So these were the administrative reforms, also known as Civil Code of 1804. The last topic we will discuss, when Napoleon introduced these reforms in those countries which have been conquered by him, what was the reaction of people? Initially, they welcomed Napoleon. Now you may ask, how people welcome a country which is attacking them? Because they were thinking that Napoleon will bring reforms in their country also. But the initial enthusiasm ended in despair. So they became hostile towards Napoleon. Why? Because of these three reasons. Increased taxation. In those territories which have been conquered by France, they had to pay more tax. Forced recruitment. It means the people of those countries was forcefully recruited to French army. And censorship, control on press. They did not have freedom of expression. So these were the topics we have covered today. We have started with nation states, emergence of nation states. Then we came to discuss about what is a nation, about the idea of Alice Renan. Then we discuss about role of French revolutionaries in developing a spirit of nationalism. Then we discuss about the German Almanac, how the people in Germany were also influenced by the French revolutionaries. Then we discuss about Civil Code of 1804 introduced by Napoleon. Then we discuss reaction of people to the Napoleonic rule. So this is the end of topic 1 out of 5 topics. Thank you.